I is a unit imaginary number which is equal to the square root of negative 1. How do we simplify expressions such as I raised to 24 and I raised to 37? First, we should know these laws of exponents. Laws of exponents. A raised to m times a raised to n is equals to a raised to m plus n. For example, x raised to the exponent of 6 times x raised to the exponent of 2 is equals to x raised to 6 plus 2, 8. We should also know this law of exponent. A raised to m and then raised to n. This is equals to a raised to m times n. For example, x raised to the exponent of 6 and then this is raised to the exponent of 2. So this is x raised to the exponent of 6 times 2, which is 12. We should also know this. Let us write know this too. That I raised to 0 is equals to 1. That I raised to 1 is equal to itself, I. That I square is equals to negative 1. That I cube is equals to negative I, and I raised to the exponent of 4 is equal to 1. Now let us now simplify the first one. Let us write solutions. I raised to 24. This can be written as I square and then raised to 12, because 2 times 12 is 24, but I square is negative 1, so we can replace this by negative 1 raised to 12. But then this is an even number. When a negative number is raised to an even number, the answer is positive, so this will become positive 1. Now, I raised to the exponent of 24 can also be written as I raised to the exponent of 4, and then 24 divided by 4 is 6. Okay, and then this is equals to 1. So we can replace this by 1. 1 raised to the exponent of 6. So 1 raised to the exponent of 6 is equals to 1. That means multiply 1 by itself 6 times, you get 1. The next one, I raised to the exponent of 37. Now this can be written as I raised to 36 times I raised to 1, now equal to, but 36 can be written as I raised to 4 and then raised to 9, because 4 times 9 is 36. we are following this law of exponent, times I raised to the exponent of 1. But then, this is equal to 1. So 1 raised to 9 times I. If you multiply 1 by itself 9 times, you get 1 times I. So this is equals to I. Now this can also be written as I raised to 34 times I cube, because 34 plus 3 is 37. And then this can be written as I square raised to 17 times I cube. But I square is negative 1, so we can replace it by negative 1 raised to 17 times I cube. But what is I cube? It is negative I, so we can replace it by negative I. Now this is an odd number. If a negative number is raised to an odd number, the answer is negative. So this is negative 1 times negative I. Negative is positive, so this is now I.